All right, let's see how it all works. If it's still working. Oh well. We shall see. Let's go over here to this one. This one's working fine. And it's all good. All right. Okay, so I do need to warm up a little bit here. Let's refresh this page. It seemed like it was not working the way it's supposed to work, but hello, Danger Bat. Hello. Yeah, I just now started, so you can see me live for at least a little bit. I have something I want to do a little bit later, so I probably won't be doing as much as I normally would, but as in like maybe not 3 or 4 hours, maybe just 2 this time. Yeah, there we go. Let's do my incomplete assignment. You had to shut down your PC and got the notification. Well, I'm glad I stopped you. I think you can do it on your phone too. It should be fine. Oh, black first opening. I don't think that's necessary. That's not bad. And that, I think, just B to make sure my group is strong. Let's get a couple of these in here. Make sure I am thinking about stuff right. White first Tesuji. Feels like something over here. Or over here. How many liberties do we have if we do this one? We at least cut off a stone and they capture over here. This feels like a Tesuji thing here. The idea is that if they go over the top, we can Atari and capture something. And then we're alive. It's a good one. Oh, working on some booktube stuff. Okay. You probably do have to sleep. That's probably a good idea. glad you stopped by. We can say hi. But yeah, probably should sleep. Oh, I need to go to the multi-chat so I can see technically all of the chat. We'll see how that works here. But after this, we'll try some games. See if I can win today. A glimmer of hope. Seems the black stones in the lower right corner are already completely dead. Please seize this glimmer of hope. So we want something here. And something here. Sleeping early last few days? Yeah. Sleep is good for you. Sleep is good for you. I'm just doing it on Sundays, though, so... for now, I'm like, maybe I'll add something more in the future, but for now, I've been just doing Sundays. So can we cut first? They Atari, that makes it bad. So we need to do this one first. If they throw in, then we can cut Atari block here, and it's a ko. Let's try. Oh, we can just do ko like this. I'm fine with that, too. I wasn't expecting that one. I was expecting maybe they would try something else, like throw in here, and then I can do something this side to make this a thing. But okay, that works too. Shortage of liberties for us. We need to play like this one to make an eye. If they take away the eye, then we can Atari. And then should we just do this one directly? I think they can't connect, right? That is just one liberty for them, right? Yeah. Double checking. Okay. We're all good. We're all good. All right. Just a couple more of this. It's random 10 problems, so we'll see. Oh, nice. You got affiliates. You can spam your emotes. That looks pretty cool. So the heart, is it the heart problem or just hearts on the board? Because I know there's a heart problem. Looks like it's just hearts on the board, right? But it still looks like fun. Anyway, have fun as well. I'm glad you reached affiliate. I have emotes I could spam too, but I'm not in the right thing. Let me see. Let me see. Let's go to Twitch here. Where are my emotes? There we go. There we go. Can spam my own emotes. All right, what was I doing again? I need to do this. I need to pay attention. Okay. All right. So, something like this looks like it kind of works, right? See ya. Have a good night. If they block here, we just Atari. If they connect, we can Atari here. If they do this one, we can just Atari if they capture. Yeah, I think I can just do this, right? Okay. The only thing I'm worried about is outside stuff, but it looks like it's fine. Octopody. Okay, you got some cool ones there, but I don't want to talk about those ones. And hello, Colossus. Hello. Are those actually yours, Octopodes? Octo? Whatever people want to call you. Let me see. Yeah, Octopo. Yep. Yeah, looks like it. Nice. All right. Well, I have to open up the Twitch chat so I can actually see it. Because it doesn't highlight it in the actual chat thing, which is a little bit sad, but it's all okay. It's all good. Black First Life and Death. You made the middle ones? Nice. I made almost all of mine. As in 2 of them. As in maybe 1 of them, actually. Who knows? Who knows? I made maybe 1 of mine. Huh. So if we do this Hane and they connect. I don't want them to connect, huh? So you have a lot that you made here, or that you have, Colossus, as well. Quite a few. You should have a lot. You should have a lot. I haven't updated mine in years, so because I haven't been streaming on Twitch very much, so. There's a way to force something to happen, I guess. It would be this way, so they have to Hane, and then we can do a throw-in thing to do something. But I'm probably blind with this one. Because I think if they connect, it feels bad. I guess I can just do this one in Sente if they connect, right? Okay. I was looking for something more complicated. I saw that, but I wanted something better. Something more interesting. All right, all right. Normally something like this looks perfectly fine. If they throw in over here, probably do have to respond. Then we can throw in an Atari from this side. That looks fine. Maybe I'm seeing something wrong. Oh, that way. Yeah. I had to throw in first. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I had to throw him first. I was like, I think that's still fine. I think I have to just throw in first, I guess. I can even Atari now, but now we can probably do this one. Oh, please think carefully. What? We can't do that one? After the throne, we have to Atari? We don't have to Atari, right? We could still do that one. I guess they want us to Atari because that's just worth more points. All right. It was alive. That's all that matters to me. And why is it still on 2? Is it on 2 for these? Because it's not on 2 for all of them. It's a little annoying that it's not consistent. 2 tries, I mean. This is just a co, I guess. Oh, not that easy. See? I need to get this out of my system so that I don't have this problem. I have to go further back. I can't start from there. Anyway, I have to get this stuff out of my system. So maybe it's this direction first. Do this co instead. Okay. There's this nice squeeze right here, which is really cool. Looks like it turns into something. Now, do we just jump in some way? Like this one? Take the liberty? Yeah. All right, the last one for my warm-up, probably. Maybe I'll need more after this. After what I just saw. After what I just didn't see. Do we want to capture these, I guess? It's like a little test you to capture. Because if we go this way, they turn, then we'd have to jump like this in order to try to capture them. But then there's this stone in the way that's making it very annoying. But does it still work, though? I think I can... It's harder to do. Yeah, it's definitely harder to do after that. So we'd have to go from the other direction. So this one into this one. And if they push, cut, Atari, and we're good, right? Yeah. Congratulations, completed. What was one I got wrong? It was this one. What? Oh yeah, because they wanted me to Atari first. This one, and then throw in an Atari. Okay. I mean, it was alive. That's all that matters, right? Was that Guan? No, this was just random. Whenever I open the page, it just says incomplete assignment at the top, and so I just clicked on that. And didn't have to think about it. Just had to click on that. I might want to do one of those, actually. Might be a good idea. Oh, ads, GG. Yeah, my bad. Oh, yeah, I haven't finished doing this yet, but we'll do this one. Throw-in seems very annoying here. Long ads. Oh, no. The worst kind of ad. This is kind of a weird question. How does this one actually work? Huh. You do want a Butterfinger bar? Was that the ad? Butterfinger bar? Oh, no. Let me go check my thing. Ad break ends in 1 minute and 30 seconds. My goodness. Let me look at my creator dashboard again. Make sure it hasn't changed anything. Where's the ad thing? Monetization? Ads? Oh, yeah, I have to do 3 minutes of ads. Yeah. Fully disabled that, yeah. Every 60 minutes, yeah. Okay. There we go. This seems simple. I could do this one first, huh? Oh, finally they're done. Yeah. I checked my ad settings just to see if it changed. Yeah, I checked that just to see if it changed. No, the first thing I did was a homework thing. It was like a problems you should do based on what you did before sort of thing. So like 3Q, some 3Q problems basically. That's what I did last, I think. What was I doing in this one? I have to win this fight. I only have 3 liberties. So I have to cut and do something over here to reduce the liberties. Okay. Now that I know what I'm doing here. And so this one's a guan. This one's the timed problem. Just doing 7Q. It was a nice warm up. Should we do it this direction? No, did you say something? I was talking about Butterfinger bars. They seemed pretty good. You know, whatever that is. I think we just do it this way, right? All right. Yeah, no, you should only get ads every hour after this from now on. Because I didn't want any ads for when people joined the stream. I only wanted them for, I didn't want them at all, actually. That's why I have them turned off on YouTube. But I didn't want them at all for people joining. That's the most important part. So we have to just prevent that, huh? Okay. Underneath. That's a cool one. So this last one here. This one, interesting. You got an ad when you joined? Yeah, it says they're turned off completely. So you could have joined when the ad came on, like when the ad was scheduled to play. That's probably when you joined. But yeah, in the ad settings, they're completely disabled for when people join. This is interesting. Am I supposed to get out of here in some way? That's the only thing I can see there, so I'm glad something happened. All right, all right. I'm really good at 7Q problems. Seems good. Seems good. Yeah, there we go. In doubt, it's always co. Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I was doing there, Sid Dragon. I'm like, well, this is the only thing I can see, so we'll go with that. It's a co. I'm sure it's a co, right? Has to be a co. Let's see if the Fox thing's working. Yeah, nice. Are you subbed on 101? No. I haven't done the subscription on 101. I like to keep my number of monthly subscriptions low, so I will probably do that eventually. But right now I'm doing Internet Go School, so I want to finish what I'm doing there, and then I'll do 101, basically. That was at least my plan before. So now we need to do a warm-up game. We do a nice warm-up game here on Fox. See if I can win the warm-up game. Seems like there's enough people, like 6,000 people. I should be able to find someone. Let's see how many 6 are on right now. Same. Let's go click on same. If there's not that many right now, I'll wait a little bit longer. Oh, hello, Dr. Power Bauer again. SS, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see how many 6 are on. Okay, there's a decent amount on. There's a decent amount. I can probably get a game. All right. Cool.
Start.
That was quick. All right. I guess I'm black. Let's see if they want to stay. Okay, they're going to stay. I'm going to do this territorial opening. That's what I've been practicing lately, just for fun. Nice low enclosure, good old school style play here, where we just take all the points and don't let our opponents have anything. No, wait, no, that's not the style of play. That's all right. Let's approach. They're definitely going to pincer. I'm going to have to study this because they're not pincering. Okay, because people have been pincering a lot with this. I'm going to have to study a Joseki here that I like. We'll just pull back. Wow, already? Do we want to go for all the corners? I could slide. I could do whatever I want here, huh? Let's see. Do I want to take the corner now? See what they do to surround me, and then they can't really build that much influence anyway, so I feel like this is okay. No double Hane? Well, I'm going to push. Because I wouldn't mind doing this Atari in the future. I'm not sure if I will, but I wouldn't mind it. That one I feel like it's just inviting me to go in. So maybe we just go over here. Get some extra strength. I think that's probably good enough. We could push again. We do have the ladder here, right? And then if they respond again, then we just pull back and we feel really good about the middle. Well, then we're not going to do this one, I guess. I think I will. I think I'll push again. Oh, they're going to do that. Interesting. So Hane. They Atari here and just push up and they capture this, so I'll just pull back. I don't mind too much. So they went for a little bit of extra territory. Do I want the Hane here? If they don't respond, I'm not even entirely sure I kill anything. I feel like they don't even need to respond, so we'll just move over here for now. We have a little bit of influence. We can play the Hane later if we want to. Looks okay. All right, well, we'll put all the pressure we can into the corner. And I think I will go up, because that is threatening the cutting point. So we have this attachment later, which is really nice. And this cutting point is now fixed for the most part. And so now we can play the knight's move here to fix this area, because normally you respond to the cap with the knight's move. Attach, cut, we just go down. Attach, cut, we just go down. All right, we'll do the knight's move. That feels like a bad peep, honestly. Should I fight back against it? We're surrounding the corner, but they can just live in the corner. So I will just answer. It's interesting shape there. See what they want to do. Okay, so I just wanted that move. All right. And do I want to try the attachment now? Of course, if they give it up, that feels really good for me now. So I'd have to pull back. Let's try. So I got to fix this comfortably and they're not alive anymore. So I think that's okay. We can definitely get this Hane now. Make ourselves strong. This one, they would respond with a good move, right? Or like this opening and style of play seems very principled to me. Well, for now, we'll see what happens later. The cut here, I think, just makes them stronger. Yeah, it's okay to ask questions. I don't mind. What makes you prefer the knight's move at D13 over the attach on top at E14? Oh, I don't want to make them stronger, right? If I attach to them, they're going to Hane, I extend, they bump, I extend, and they connect, and now the top side's really strong. I don't really want to make the top side strong. I want to keep it a little bit open, because right now I can still invade. But if I attach and do all that stuff, I might not be able to invade anymore. So the knight's move is just a nice way to clean that up. Is it wrong that I kind of want to just Atari and extend?
9, 8,
Let's do that.
7.
I think that it's not wrong. I just think it's funny. Yeah, I'm okay with answering any questions. This is more casual anyway, for me. Interesting. They're going all in to sort of build this area. I guess they don't have that many points compared to me. If we lose score estimate, they're winning because of the top, right? Not by a lot. It's like 3.5 is what it says. You don't see it, though. So
9, 8, 7.
I'm going to use one
6,
BOME period because I want to
5,
decide what I want to do here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
2 Yoyomis left.
So do I care about the points on the left side or not? And is my group weak or strong, right? That's really the important question here, basically. I could decide to just keep this all, and then they maybe play another move here in the center. That makes it a little difficult.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Let's see how they respond to this move. I want to sort of test what they're going to do. Are they going to bump into my corner? Are they going to do something to make me stronger somewhere? Like, what's the plan for responding here? Jumping down directly. Okay. So I can just connect up if I want to?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's peep at their shape. Bumping now. That's interesting. Oh, Steadfast Pine. Thanks for the follow. Bumping now. Interesting.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I will answer that. We're just going to connect underneath? Wow. I was very unexpected, I have to be honest.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to try cutting. I never really cut, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to come out here, and then we can move on to this side. This is about learning for me. So this isn't about trying to win each game. I'm just going to try something that it looks like it could be too much, but it's hard for me to really say, wow, they're going to Atari first? Isn't that too good for me? Because I can just run out really easily. Here we just need to fix our shape.
9, 8, 7.
I think I can attach here. We're going to cut this stone off. So I don't want to just push this way. I just want to keep this as sort of like a possibility here. Do I want to capture these 3 stones?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to start with this one. Take a liberty away from the 2 stones here. Okay. I can probably just push it towards the other group. And then I have to worry about this one next. So should I cut first? Not so sure I should do that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I'll use one more
1.
Yoyomi. Forgot how soothing this stream is. I'm glad it's soothing. I'm glad it's soothing. We're going to start panicking here any minute, so we're all good for now. I kind of want to try to separate a little bit here because they're not alive in both sides. Can I wedge? Not sure it's a good idea. So I'll start with this one. Well, that's a you problem. Yep. I'm going to do this one to make sure they don't have the Atari there. So our group is alive over here. Our group's okay over on the other side. So we just need to see if we can do anything on this side. Like, are they going to let me do anything in the corner, for example? I guess they could. I'll do this one. They're going to Atari me. Because I can't do that. Okay. Should I do it this way? Take a liberty from this stone? Should I do it this way? I don't know. I'm just going to connect to make sure everything's strong. And then I can run this stone out if they don't defend it. Oh, that way. I feel like this gives me nice shape, so I'm fine with this move here. Capturing this stone actually is really nice. I kind of want to capture this. Then we can just fix on this side. If they capture, I don't really care too much. We just jump out. But now I'm almost alive over here, so I feel good about that. Without giving them too much, right? I want to be almost alive without giving them anything. Not anything, but too much. All right, we'll do that again. Just extend this time. Extending here means we're basically alive and we have the nice Hane stuff. Interesting. Are you a cook? I cook. Are you a cook?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Where is white territory? They have some territory on the bottom. Oh, interesting. Are they trying to kill me? Honestly, I didn't even think about that. Wasn't even considering that a possibility. This one, we can just connect here and get this eye. So we're alive, right? Yeah, I think it ended up being fairly useful. I think I'll just extend again. If I want to push up, he's really strong, so I don't actually need to worry about that. So
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I think I'll just do this. Then we push up here and our corner is fine. I'll even push up again, see what he wants to do. Oh, he is going to Hane at some point. Is that a good idea? Maybe fine. I'll turn here. Okay. Can I get these stones? Let's see. So I think I can do empty triangle, and then here I can cut. And then we can throw in and stuff. So I think, yeah, I can do 2 empty triangles. You cook hot as I can see. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yoyomi now starts.
Okay, he resigned. All right. Yeah. I was winning by a decent amount with that game. But I don't know if I was winning the entire time. I do think invading the top was potentially a good idea. I gave up some stuff. I just captured to make sure I was connected. So before we look at the graph in any respect, let's just look at the game analysis window. And let me actually set up the analysis window because I have not done that yet. I have not actually set that up yet. So let me add a new window for that. You're going to see this live. See how fast I am at making crap up. 10,000. Oh, no, just 1,000. Okay, whew, I was like, what the heck? 1,000 bits. Thank you very much for the cheer. Yeah. I'm going to call it window review board. Do you have any idea why he wasn't so passive on the invasion? That's what we're going to look at here in a little bit. So let me find the game analysis. I guess I should call it analysis board. Yeah, let me do that. Executable. Okay, let me rename that to analysis. That way I know exactly which thing it is. That's why I like to do it. Analysis. All right. Just making it small real quick. Seems about right. Looks okay. Approximately the same spot. I'll move it over a little bit. That looks fine. All right. So let's look at this. Before going into anything on AI, I want to try to put as much time into this as I can of making sure I'm properly looking through this. Yeah. But again, thank you for the bits. I want to make sure I say that again because I got distracted by making something. But yeah, thank you again very much for the bits. I don't get bits too often, so it's kind of fun to see. So I think I actually like this for the most part, especially since he didn't play again in the bottom left. I think taking the top is actually a little bit of a mistake here. I think it's not that important right now. I might just go to take this right now as white. First of all, if you get this, then this is not going to be as big of a deal. You just Hane once and you're probably fine, and you can just turn here, right? So like, I mean, push first. That's what it's supposed to do as black. And then because you have the extra strength here you're going to get from attacking this group, you don't really need to worry about this. I just want to leave this as a possibility so I could test it out if I ran into the problem. And here I probably just have to go and live like right away. Like I can attach here and maybe get something and slide. I'm going to be alive, but like it's not amazing for me, but it's perfectly fine. Like it's an acceptable thing. So that's why I hesitated on doing anything here, because I do actually like just jumping out to prevent anything from happening. So I will have to see how I feel about that. Because I do think he should do something there right now. Even if it's just kick and jump, right? That's at least applying a little bit of pressure over here. Or even just kick and extend, right? I'm probably not invading here now. But even just this feels a bit annoying. So I guess it depends on how much I would need to defend over here. If I can get this attachment, I feel okay. And then I can go to the top. If you look at it like this, it looks like I might be slightly ahead for score estimate. Come on, YouTube people. Hit that like button. Yeah. Come on, YouTube people. Hit that like button. Yes. Everyone on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe and all that. I think mostly subscribers are watching on YouTube anyway, so that's not the point. But hit the like button, right? I'm actually working on a nice lecture that's coming out on Friday for my new membership tier on YouTube, the monthly lecture tier, because it makes sense to me. I can name things really well. So I'll be recording that tomorrow. So I'm very excited for that. But we'll see how that ends up going. Yeah, it just feels like this is not that important. Because I could also just invade this right away, and there's like no problem. So I do this one. If he does this or extends up, then I just invade this right away, and I feel like the game's fine. And that's why he pulled back, I think. And I could pull back as well. And that would be fine. And I could also leave it now as well. But I don't like to leave this too much. So I decided to push. And then the idea was that if he cuts me here, we have the nice Hane and connect. We got this here in the future. And then when we're jumping out, one side's probably going to be alive, and I don't need to worry about it. But he did not decide to do that. Decided to push and crawl, which I think is probably a mistake, a little bit of a mistake here. I think if I'm winning, I'm probably winning right now. Because this feels good for me. Because I don't care about the points that this group is getting. All I care about is the strength. The only thing I don't know is if I should just Hane here. So I wasn't sure about this. We do get this cut, so we can't push right now. So we have to do this one first. We at least get this. He's only grabbing this one stone, and it's not solid yet. Every time you attach a K4, Octo scolds you. Octo, are you still here? You still here, Octo? This is not a bad move. But are they doing it in a bad way? That's a good question. So you have to answer that. If you're not still here, I'll just assume Herv is telling the truth. Okay. You're still here. You're still here. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, this is a really good move to reduce and to get extra strength. But if you're doing it the wrong time, you're just making your opponent too strong. I'm not going to invade here. I'm not going to try to do anything like that. My group is too weak, so I'm okay with attaching on top. That's the reason why I do it here. I'd want to try to get Sente sort of thing here, and then if they do jump up, I can cut. This feels good. He yells at me, no touching. And he's telling you about go, right? Like the K4 attachments, huh? No touching. All right. Yeah, most players' attachments are completely belligerent. Yeah, it is true. It is true. You probably shouldn't attach a lot of the time. Like, there are certain times where you attach. Like, let's give white a move over here. If I want to get some strength. Let's just do it right now. If I want to get some strength on the top, black is already really strong, so I can attach to the corner. And then we have a really nice formation because I attached to the corner, right? Triton gets to disobey Octo with all due respect. Okay. Watch it. Yeah. But it'd even be for this side. If I wanted to do something over here, you could attach on this side if you wanted to, because there's no way they're building, like they're no getting a lot of strength to this. So it's fine to do something over here. But yeah, I do agree. Attachments, you have to have a good reason for an attachment. Triton way stronger. I don't know. You said, I think you're 2-Don AGA is what you said, and I think your little podcast thing that I watched a little bit of. So anyway, let's keep going here. I feel like this is good for me. I feel like getting the move over here is nice, and I feel like getting this attachment now felt really good. The only thing that I'm actually really worried about in this particular game is this area here on top. I think there's enough weakness here that they should play one more time. Oh yeah, shout out Don in the queue. Yeah. I don't think I have a shout out thing. I'm sorry. I think I do have some stuff, but no shout out thing. At least not on YouTube. I think it's all just on Twitch. But yeah, this is the only thing I wasn't sure about, because I do have this Aji here in general. But like this way doesn't make too much sense. And so I did this one to see if he would Atari and later on in the game, and he did, which I don't think he needed to do. I think he just needed to connect. And then I was just going to get some nice exchange here to get some moves on the outside, basically. I guess this group isn't as weak as I'm thinking it is, and this group's not too weak either. Okay. Mr. Honor, did you watch the podcast? Yeah. I left a comment because I was a little bit annoyed with one thing that you said. You said that the Making Good Shape book was a really good shape book, and I just disagreed. Everything else was fine. But I did reread the first part just to see, and yeah, I still agree that I don't really like the book. It has all the information in it, but like the most important section of the book is mostly just mostly just like Tesuji that weren't necessarily related. Okay, bye everyone. Yeah. Did you not read the comment? It was probably the other guy. The Q instead of the Don. I wonder if J18 before choosing the jump at H12 was a better shape building plan. Let's see, J18, where's that here? Yeah, I was thinking about something like that too. If I wanted to do something there or not. It was just hard for me to decide if this is a good exchange or not, you know what I mean? I think they could go over the top if they wanted to, before we jump, right? Octo loves Shape Up. I don't think Shape Up's any good either, though. But the book that I like the most is Awkward. Theory and Practice of Shape by Valerie Shikshin, but you can't buy it anymore. But it's absolutely amazingly written, amazingly put together book. It starts off with just the actual movement of the stones. So the knight's move, the 1-point jump and all that stuff. And then how those different movements create the shapes. As in like the table shape, it's made up of a Nobi and a knight's move and a 1-point jump. And the relationship between each of those moves is different, right? Yeah, but I can connect underneath. I just wasn't sure if that was good or not. That's all I was wondering. Like I can do this, but is giving them the influence towards the middle good or not? And that's what I wasn't sure about. I have the book. I could probably scan it, but I know that a lot of the time when you scan it, it has a hard time doing that. But I probably could if I needed to. But I'm sure. What's their name now? Now that I'm thinking of Valerie Shikshin, I can't think of the pro name. Ilya I'm sure Elia and everybody probably has the book, and they could probably do that if they wanted to make a digital copy, because it was their grandfather, I believe, that wrote the book. So, Theory and Practice of Shapes by Valerie Shikshin. Yeah, I think Elia and stuff would be good. But yeah. Anyway, I just wasn't sure if I wanted to give them the influence here, if I wanted to be jumping out and breaking it up. That's the only thing I wasn't sure about in the game. So that's why I decided to just play here to just sort of still be light. No, I do not know. I don't know Elia, no, and not a her, but yeah. Happy to pay. I think someone did contact her. Now I'm saying her as well. Now I think someone did contact Elia. I have Tetsuji and Antisuji of Tetsuji and Antisuji, and I have the digital copy before it was taken off of Go Books. So I do have that one. I like that one a lot too. Oh yeah, and at the end of it, apart from showing you how the building blocks of shape work and how to actually create your own shape, and it even tells you to take notes and name the shapes, right? Oh, I could make you a mod. I probably can somewhere. Let's see. I can put user in timeout, add as moderator. Sure, I'll add you as a moderator. Blocked words, change chat modes in live. Also has capability of standard moderators or can review and remove chat messages. I'll do a standard moderator for now, and we'll see what happens later. If you do a good job. But it also has the ability to, well, it also shows you how to find Tetsuji based on the shapes that you studied and the shape moves. And so it's how to build shape and find Tetsuji using that shape that you built. Theory and practice of shapes. Yeah. I don't know if this is actually good though. This move here at 2. I think they probably could just cut me here. But my goal was basically, I'm not going to do it this way, but basically I'll just be giving that up and then cutting and fighting in the center. But yeah, that one right there, Herf, yeah. Yeah, is that why you wanted it? So I could post links? I could probably post that in Twitch here. Oh, there we go. But yeah. Really, really well done. He also has theory and practice of semii and evaluation, I think, or analysis and stuff like that. It's a whole series, yeah. And I have 2 of the books. I have the semii book and the theory and practice of shapes. Yeah, so this is the only thing I was worried about here. So I probably wouldn't even respond. Maybe I just go for the cutting move right away. I do that. I think I can. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Looks like a good idea. Anyway. You have a copy? Nice. I'm glad you have a copy. It's a really nice book. Oh, and Tetsuji and Antisuji. If you have Tetsuji and Antisuji, it's a good one too. Yep. If that's one you meant. But that one is also out of stock, out of print and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, he connected underneath very, very passively. I wasn't sure I actually liked the cut, but I wanted to cut anyway because it looked like there's a lot of Aji as long as there's a cut on the board. But I was worried about this cut, but now that I look at it, I can do this. I didn't quite read it out properly in the game. I can do it this way because we can squeeze here. And then if they cut me back, I'm jumping and they're bad. So I was right in the game. I just should have done it that way. That was the better cut. So this is definitely better than this one. Definitely better than that one. And if they pull back, we can potentially fix this, or we can just jump out first. Maybe if they pull back, it's not as good. Oh, so maybe we want to do it the other way here to do this one. No. Maybe the pullback makes it a little bit more awkward. Because if we answer over here and they jump this way, I feel bad. So I would want to jump. Okay. So maybe I do actually like my cut originally here. Because if they do this one, I feel good. And then they pull out here. I'm not jumping this way, obviously. I need to jump this way. Maybe this is the time I could have attached. Hard to say. Yeah, I think that's the thing I'm going to look at the most with AI is this fight up here. I want to see the best way I could have fought. Because I think making this group alive fixes a lot of potential problems, and now I only have to deal with the weak groups, and then I go and deal with this weak group right away. Okay. Then get a try. Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, if they make a PDF version, that'd be really cool. That'd be awesome. So it's my favorite book. The only reason I haven't made a video about it is because you can't get it anywhere, and I've been looking for other copies, and I just haven't been able to find it anywhere. So me being strong here and only having to worry about this one weak group, I think means that I should be winning, right? They only have the territory here, and I at least have that much in my areas. Maybe it's actually closer than I think here. Take my money. Yep. I really like books. I buy all the books, so I'm already alive after this push here. This is the proper shape to fix my area here. And then I'm already alive. They have to play 2 moves to kill me. So this was also a slow move. So if they just jumped here, maybe this would be okay. Someone asked for a copy on the OGS forums. Nice. It feels like I'm doing okay. Feels like I'm doing okay. No, I even just turn here. That's really big. I don't know. Okay, so let's look at the graph now. Because I think the only thing I'm really worried about is the middle. If I mess this up, then that means I'm behind. And if there was a better way for me to do something, that means I was behind here. And I want to see if the cut was right as well. So let's look at the graph first, see if it's telling us anything, and then we'll open it in Cautrain probably. So I do want to take my time with this. I've been just sort of playing mindlessly a lot, so I want to try to take my time and think these things through. One of the replies was linked to Shape Up. Yeah, don't do that. Don't hurt people like that. That is unacceptable. Okay, so there was a little bit of back and forth there. All right, let's see here. Full screen. Make it small so you can see the graph here. There was a little bit of back and forth. I was ahead after this. I was right that this was good for me. But what is the thing that went down for me? I need to look at the bigger screen, not the small screen that's harder to see. What am I doing? The attach wasn't necessarily a good idea. Okay. It felt like this was like good timing. But maybe it's better to just keep going. Like Tahani over the top. This could be the better move. Because I do build more of the left side this way. I'll make this bigger now. And we're missing something here, basically. We're missing an important move here. All right, see you, Dr. Powerbauer. Thanks again. People do not like Shape Up. I think it's a bit hard to get through. I think it has good information. It's just hard to get through. Troublemaster might be one of my new favorite books. I have to be honest. I have volume 1 and 2. Might be one of my new favorites. I did not like Attack and Defense. I have to be honest as well. As evidenced by my amazing Attack and Defense. It obviously didn't help me. So, but Troublemaster, that might be, as I said, one of my new favorites. I think it's extremely well done. It's a very, very useful way of learning to read, or getting better at reading, I should say. All right, what is this move, Fine Art? What are you trying to point out to us? It does want this on it. I really wanted to take it, but I felt like they might answer not that way. I feel like they might answer this way, and then I feel like I lost something instead of gaining something. Troublemaster are full board problems where you have to find the areas that might have Tesuji in them And so you don't even know for sure if there are any testogen anywhere or if there are any reading sequences you can do. You just have to look at the whole board until you figure it out. And it's for both colors. It's not just for black or just for white. It's for both sides. And I think that's one of the best ways to get better at reading that I found, because you just have to look at the board until you figure something out. And there's usually multiple problems on the same page, multiple issues to go through. I think it's really good, because I put things into different categories for Sumego. So there's one Sumego that's learning Sumego, and then one Sumego that is reading Sumego. And so for reading problems, you usually want those to be harder problems, or problems that are not like something you can recognize at a glance, so that you can just practice your reading ability. And you can even do that with stuff like Hurricane Go. Thanks for the follow. You can even do that with stuff like ladders, right? You can just literally read a ladder out over and over again, and that will increase your reading, your specifically reading ability. So the Trouble Master book it does exactly that, but you don't have to just read ladders or just read like really long sequences of any sort. You just are looking around to try to find something. And it's more applicable to a real game, because you'll find these things in real games as well. I even found a game that I played where I did that at the end of one of the games, and it won me the game. So I was like, oh, nice, it worked. Yeah, that one's a really good one, really, really good one. So I probably didn't need to defend here either. I probably should have just been a bit more active against attacking this. I felt like I had a lot of Aji here. So I'm not going to look at it with just the fine art here. I just want to see the graph here. And it's going down a little bit, but it's never too far down. I only ever get like half a point or 1 point below, and then I'm still winning mostly. So it's not huge mistakes. It's just small, maybe technical mistakes. Because I felt like capturing here, I should just be way ahead, and I was. I'm like 10 points ahead now, so yeah, 10 or more points. So okay, so yeah, I will look at that with AI. Oh, I should have just kept that open and downloaded. Not that one, the other one. Sorry I'm spending so much time on this. We're just talking casually, doing that sort of thing. That's all this stream's about anyway, is just sort of being casual and enjoying stuff. Let's get, gotta go open here. Let's see what side it opens up on. Okay. I have multiple screens, so there we go. Let's move this over. And while it's loading, we can watch the terrible performance report at the same time. Now, I spent a lot of time reading a lot of books when I first started. It was a lot of fun. I think I did the most, for sure. Reading books, watching random videos, watched like all of Bat's videos, all of Nick's videos. Oh yeah, Vital Endgame. I bought that book too. I bought it digitally because it was just cheaper that way. So Smart Go Books app, basically. And I will move it a little bit over, yeah. Don't worry, I'm letting this go up for now. Yeah. Start making some mistakes, we both go down a little bit. But I think it wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. So I needed to take a break from it and read it again later, because I really, really enjoyed the Learn to Play Go series by Janice Kim. I thought that was extremely well done. I really, really enjoyed it. But I was not as happy with that. Thanks for the follow, NAPC9. I was not as happy with Vital Endgame. I did learn when I was reading it, so I know there's good information in it. But yeah. No, go back down to 69. That was perfect. But yeah, so it's probably still worth getting because it seems like it has good info. ET from 2600, yeah. So there was like just some reading thing that we were both missing, or some vital area, and I think that was the Hane in the center. So we will find that out here. Okay, so it wasn't actually too bad. I did not play a 6-point mistake. That's all I'm really looking for here, is did I play any 6-point mistakes, right? Hello, Keith. Keith number. Oh, are you numbers or are you Keith numbers? Because there was a different guy that was all numbers. Everyone calls him numbers. But hello, hello. So yeah, I actually did fine. I did not play any big mistake. Only the 3-point mistake. So I'm happy with that. Only 3 of them too. Very, very happy with that actually. Opening was fine. I think we had some issue in the bottom side maybe for the opening. But then, yeah, mid game, 67. That's actually pretty good. I've been getting a lot better, getting a higher accuracy on the mid game. All right. I'll move the board over. Whoa. That was way too big. What's going on there? My other screen's really big. My other screen is way bigger. There we go. That was way too big. I'm going to set up a screen for Katago one of these days, but for now, I'm not worried about it. Oh, yeah, I bought a lot. I just bought all the books I could whenever I had money to do it. That's why I got Theory and Practice of Shape. It was the Go Game Guru website. They were getting rid of all their books, and so I bought that one, and I bought Essential Life and Death series, which is a Korean book for like a Korean children's workbook that has really nice life and death in it, and that was actually really helpful as well. It was all about the different life and death shapes, which I didn't really know too much about at the time. All right, let's see here. It's all good here. 2 space. And then, yeah, it does want me to invade. It says you can approach white on black 3. What? On the 3rd move? Yeah, I can. You can do that. Yeah, I like to enclose first though. Like I have a basic strategy for black and a basic strategy for white. And for black, it's all about building first and then disrupting. And as white, it's all about disrupting first and then building. So if I was playing as white, I'd be approaching first. Like that's the strategy I would use. I'd do this approach first to break things up on the board. But as black, I like the casual style of just building up a little bit at a time. All this is normal, and then yeah. Shoulder hit, of course. White should shoulder hit always. It does want me to invade. I don't like this invasion because I just making weak groups, so I don't really like that. If full 3-3 on move 3, bats would instant cancel the game. Yeah. I don't always like 3-3, but when I'm playing bats, I always like 3-3, so we're good to go. Yeah, this is what I thought. And then him playing the back off is already good. I can push. Then they do this one, and I feel really good already. And it should just do this one. This is what I decided earlier when I was reviewing. I probably should do the Hane first. Because if they do something like this one, they have to pull back. And then I can get this Hane. And then I can maybe even attack them and still even connect up over the top. So I'm happy about that. Do you ever wonder what my rarest book in my collection is? I think it might actually just be the Theory and Practice of Shape. Oh no, I do have I actually have an old book called The Theory and Practice of Go. I bought it because of Theory and Practice of Shape because I thought it was just funny that it had this similar title. But it's like a collection of essays from like mathematician people from a long time ago that were studying Go, and it's a really old book. That one could be. I found it in a bookstore. But I never looked it up, so that's possible. Yes, but this seemed good for me. This idea seemed good for me. Because we could fight and we could attack the 3 stones. So I do agree next time if I do this, I would push in Hane. I do think I would push in Hane next time. But I don't think this was bad for me to back off either. Is John Nash in it? No, I don't believe so. I could cut. Okay. So if I want to, I could cut here, but I didn't. Just turning as well. Maybe just turning actually feels good. Oh, there will be an ad break in a minute. Sorry, Twitch people. There will be an ad break. But yeah, it really does want that turn. Okay, that's the first spike there is the turn. I did look at that a lot, and I was a little bit worried if white pushed there first, my shape wasn't as nice. So I probably should do something about that right away. That is true. I like the turn more than the cut. The cut is something I have to do a lot more reading for. So I like the turn a little bit more. This does make my group almost settled, almost alive already. And now this cut is very severe, so they should do something to defend, and then I can go back to this side if I want to. Okay. Okay. Go up. And now the push is starting to get less and less good. And then it did want me to fight back, but I'm okay with this one too. And yeah, it just really wants that cut. It just really wants me to do a cut there. Okay. Okay, so that's not too big of a deal. It just really wants the same thing. And then if I'm going to play over here, I should do the Hane, which is what I said as well. Okay, good. So I haven't missed anything obvious. There we go. Now it's not going to worry about the cut anymore because I fixed it. Oh, it wants me to do the Hane, though. Yeah, I always just extend, but I guess Hane makes sense here. And I could just take the points, but... Oh, just attach on top. I looked at that too in the game, but I didn't play it. Okay. We're just looking through quickly to see how this fight went. Wedging first is a good possibility, so that we know we can do something over here. And then we can go back and defend. Okay. Sorry, Twitch. Yeah, the Atari is definitely bad. I should wedge first. Okay, yeah, that is something that I need to get a little bit better at, because, like, I know I want to jump out towards the center, I know I want to do stuff, but if I wedge first now, then they either have to make a bunch of bad exchanges to fix the problem, or they're going to have to play locally and I get to do the cutting thing I want to do. And so there's no point in me jumping if I'm going to cut the 3 stones off. Okay. Same thing here. I should just do the wedge if I'm going to do that. And then... Oh, yeah. How bad was this extend, though? That's what I forgot to check. How bad was the extend? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that terrible. Okay. Instead of H12, yeah. Oh, instead of that 12? Oh, okay. Yeah. That one's different. Yeah, okay. We said before the jumping, and so I thought, well, this is my first jump here, so... That's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, before this jump, yeah. I would have probably done... I think if I was doing it now, I probably would have thought about the wedge first. Because then we know how they answer, right? It's to ask them a question first and then move on. I wanted to try to fight back a little bit. That's why I did the cut, because I never fight back. And I'm learning that I just shouldn't fight back. That's what I'm learning. I just shouldn't do it. I thought they should have connected, but they did not. And so now I just feel really good about the game. Like, I feel very solid about the game here. And now I'm just alive and really, really happy. My groups are all solid. They all can only attack the bottom one. Yeah, the J18 is more complicated than it looks, yeah. But I should at least ask the question, even if I don't follow up right away. Yeah, and this was just really good for me. I don't need to do this now. This is slow. I do understand that. But I just want to be alive. But if I'm going to be alive, I probably should have done it this way. This is better, right? Because I can capture more. This is just like a good proper shape here. So yeah, I do agree with that one too. There is a spike at the end, though. Let me see what that is here. Cut. So the spike here is for me. If they just connected, then I turn, and that still seems okay. Maybe it's just not good enough. Maybe it's not good enough, even if I do turn like this one, because there's the wedge. So it's a bit annoying to do. Okay, sure. Yeah. I thought it would still be fine. But I'm also, as I said, I'm also not used to doing that, so I was just going to cut here. That was my original goal, but I thought, no, I'm going to try something else first. I'm going to see what happens if I do it this way. Beautiful complication, yep. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I did think that the thing at the end was potentially too much. But I wanted to just try it anyway. But that's definitely too much for him. He can't do that one. But actually this one, the wedge does work. Yeah, maybe it's too hard to manage. Because I thought I could at least do it this way. But then I guess this is just potentially bad for me. Because my shape here is not very good. And I connect, but I lose something else. So yeah. That's too much reading for me. Too much reading. I should have gone with my original plan, which was just to cut this one. The thing I wasn't worried about was the attachment here. I was sure if that was good for me or not. But I think it's hard for them to kill these 2 stones, so I can just use the fact that these stones have Shores of Liberty problem in the future and then not worry about it for now. Because I think they have to worry about themselves first. Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. All right. We can probably just close this one now. Get my Fox coins real quick. How long has it been? All right, we can do one more game here for sure. At least one more game here for sure. I won a game already, so it doesn't matter what happens anymore. I can lose. It doesn't matter. I already won my 1 game for the day. Let's get all my login stuff. Got 30,000 Fox coins. All right. Nice. Got a bunch of login stuff. What the heck? Or winning game stuff, I guess. Well, I got to turn this one off now. There we go. See if I get a game. There's more people on. Taking a little bit longer now, though. It's one reason why I was taking my time is because it's still a little bit early in China. So there we go. We got at least a game against one of these guys. Probably fine, I guess. We can play a 7 Dawn. I was told that some of these might be bot accounts, is what people have been saying. So it probably doesn't matter too much, though. We're here to play because they're not AI accounts. That's different. Oh, he resigned. See, I'm so good. He didn't even want to play me. I'm just too good at the game.
Start to play.
All right, I found someone else. Okay, I'm white this time. All right, let's see. If only he waited for a couple more moves. If only he waited. I will enclose. This is my typical opening here. You lost game today by forcing counting in a dead group red alive. Fox is confusing. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks that happened. I guess forcing counting, I guess, does something different, doesn't it? Yeah. Enclose here. Okay, I kind of like that. So do I want to push first or do I want to approach first? Approach. If they push here and push here, I feel a little bit bad from the approach, so I'd want to push first and then approach, I think. Does that mean you have to play it out next time? Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works, but oh, we're going to do that one. All right. One more. One more. Then I will approach. I'll just do the attach and Hane Joseki here. I'm fine with that. Even if they take the outside, I think that's okay here. I was going to do that right away. Okay. I guess that's fine. Oh. Really? Huh. I'll just capture. Why not? Really? I'm just really confused about what's going on. I gotta be honest. Okay. So I got some points over here. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. Um, Now we just want to break up the side. That looks okay. Good shoulder hit. That could be funny. My opponent's name is 911, so we got to be a little bit careful. But like this one, I guess, is not as good of a move here because they have somewhere they can run to very easily. So just the split would be fine overall. And then just approaching is probably fine too. Let's go a little old school and let's do the split for fun. Yep, I'll just do this. See if they go on top right away. What is he doing? I'll Hane. You can squeeze if you want. Okay. So now I'm fine with jumping here. Do I want to do this one or do I want to do this one? Because you can go and cut this off. This one, he pushes through, block, he cuts right away. We just push through this way, and I feel like that's okay with me. Does he get some points on this side? And this one, he does this one? Or this one? I think I'll just do this one. This should be okay. You just go this way. How goes the going? It goes. We won at least one game today, and we've only played one game today, so 100% success rate. The going is 100% successful. Sounds good to me. You're going to do that one. Interesting. I will connect. Is there a special move apart from Hani I could play here? Hani's good enough. I just wonder if there's a special move I could do. I guess I'll start with Hane, because I'm threatening to cut here at least. Okay. Okay. I feel very weird about the way my opponent's playing. Not that they're like AI or anything. I just feel weird. I just don't. I have no idea what they're doing. I have no idea why I keep watching Higher Dawn games. I can't understand them. Neither can I. So don't worry about it. I don't think like my opponent's either much stronger than me, or they're tired or something. Because I don't quite understand the moves that well. Yes, the corner is open, so I could defend the corner, just be very solid. And if they pull back or jump in some way, we just go down. Or we could do the invasion first. I kind of like the idea of just protecting. If I protect this way, they can attach. So I don't like that. So maybe do this one. Or this way. So if they do attach, we can press it down. Well, let's try this one. You think he's high? Yep. I mean, wait, no. So that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, so they're going to pull back now. I kind of want to do something here. Yeah, one can't understand High Dawn or High Q games. It's true. It is true. I'm also interested in playing on this side. Sort of make this wall not very useful in the center here. But I think running towards the center is going to be really important. So I'm going to play here. Do I want to just extend up? Or do I want to play something like this one? I don't have the ladder, do I? Yeah, no ladder here, right? So just extend up is fine. His stones are definitely high, though, yeah. Really? Just jumping up. Can I do this peep at all? I don't want to do that, I guess, but... Should we attach here? This is one time where an attachment could be good. To gain the extra strength needed before running away. Could also just do this one if I'm more interested in maybe invading the corner later.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Well, let's attach. Let's try that. Let's try that. I will just go back here. My group is a lot more alive now. Okay. Do I want to jump this way? Because when they push, I'll have to block like this. Or if I want to jump this way, I don't have to block the same way when if they push. I don't think I need to respond at all. So I think I'll just jump out, I guess. I think there's still Aji in the corner with this move. That's why I decided that this is probably okay. Going to go into the corner directly. Interesting. Hane goes down. I just Atari and capture. There's a lot of Aji here. Hane this way. They can probably just go up and then block and attach again. They could also just cross-cut. And that feels awkward.
8, 7.
Can I bump here?
5, 4,
Let's try this one.
3.
This looks like good shape. Just for fun. So I looked at options and I was like, wait, let's try this one instead. Let's go over the... underneath is probably better, actually, but... Can I do this one, too? Could be a little bit awkward if I try to be too aggressive here.
9, 8, 7.
But I think it's also possible.
5, 4, 3.
Let's see what he does.
2.
I said we're having a little bit of fun, but I also want to try to do stuff like this if I can, so I can practice. I shouldn't be able to kill him in the corner. This should actually be kind of difficult for me. Should I extend here versus connect? So I don't have a ladder, right? There shouldn't be any ladders over here for me. So extending here, threatening this one. If they block, I can just capture on the outside. Then they capture here and they live. And then I go after these stones.
9, 8.
Let's try that. Oh, Baduk Bum, how you doing? So if I do this one, they can go to live. Can I throw in here first to prevent any living stuff and then connect, technically? Or should I just go
9,
for the capture
8,
here and try to go after this group?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll connect. Let's see. Better figure out where the SE is at. Should I actually throw in so that he has to Hane and then block? That's an interesting question, too.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I think I'll leave it for
3.
now. We're just threatening to surround a little bit. Then we can jump up again, because there is actually some Aji here. So we'll jump one more time. I can finally say hi to Bum. Yep, you can. You can now finally say hi to Bum. Yeah, we just block, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, I don't actually like this end result, but I think it was fun to try. Probably should have just captured first, let him capture in the corner, and then go after the stones. I think that was still the better idea. My first idea, I think, was still better. That's what I mean. I never know when those one space jumps can be cut. This one can be cut. Is it good? I don't know, but they can be cut. Ah, interesting way to do it. What if I just connect? He has to play another move here and here. I guess he's trying to do something special. You see them almost every game. Yeah, it is true. You do see them all the time. I think it's this one that can be cut more than the other one.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let me think about it for a second.
1.
Try reading it out. No, that's stupid. Don't read it out.
2 Yoyomis left.
Can we do this one? He connects here and we'd have to cut, and it doesn't quite work, right? So we'd need this move first.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's play this one and see what he does. If I play C6, does it just protect the cut?
Yoyomi now starts.
Or C6? C6 is already on the board, right? But yeah, I had a lot of different options here. I went with the more risky one for fun, but it's not always a good idea to do this.
5, 4.
My opponent is doing really well, actually. He's almost ranking up, it looks like. Like he's doing pretty well with this. For black, okay.
2 Yoyomis left.
Oh, they're going to do that. G6. Okay, G6. Herb is on YouTube. There's a little icon next to his name. He has a sword now, too. All right, so we can capture this now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Should we just
2.
capture? Should I go over the top first? Prevent the Atari. He's watching from a filthy place. It's nice we can't see him. Makes sense to me. Oh, that's good. I like it. Okay, he's gonna answer, so I'll just capture then. Yep. As long as this group is just alive, strictly alive, then it feels okay. Yeah, it seems like the 1 point jumps, I can't quite cut them. That's why I decided to move on. Yeah, Bum has a sword too, but it's a different sword. Okay, it's a different sword.
6, 5.
How dare you,
4,
Bum? Please time out,
3,
Sidrak.
2, 1.
That one first. Interesting. He doesn't actually want me to capture these stones because that would make him not alive over here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's try this one first, just for fun. See what he does. He's gonna push. Okay. He did not want to get surrounded. I feel a little disappointed in him. I thought we had an understanding. But that's okay. It's not, it's not a big deal. We do have to just like pull back in some way, huh? Can I do this? This feels like a little bit too much, but I kind of like it too. All right, let's pull back. Better stay crouched. Lots of swords flying around suddenly. Yep. So I can cut him now. Is it good? No, but I can cut him now. Ooh, that one first. That might actually help me. Okay, let's see what he does. See what his goal is. Okay, okay. I can make an eye if I just go down here. I should have at least one eye here. And this is not perfect. So I think I'm going to jump towards... Should I jump towards this side? Yeah, I'll jump this way. Estimate score, I'm probably losing, but I'm having fun. So that's all that really matters. Yeah, because I really don't think I like the way this corner was handled. I think if I did protect first, it was fine. But because I didn't protect first, it made it bad. So if I protected first, he captured this stone. I think it's okay.
9, 8.
Because I think if he didn't
7,
capture, then I could throw in here
6,
first.
5,
They pull down, then we could
4,
connect and they're not
3,
alive.
2,
But because I did not do that, I think I ended up in a bad situation technically.
Last Byoyomi.
Oh, they're going to do that one now. Interesting. Can I cut? I just have a question. That's all I have is just a simple question. Can I do this? You're going to answer that way. Okay. Can I extend? No, I shouldn't extend. But it's fine. It's fine. So there is this wedge now. And maybe even a capture.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Let's do this one now. See what he does. I am surrounded, so I want to be really careful with this. But yeah, so I think I'll check the other variation I wanted to do in the other little lower left. It's a bit stream if you extend. Yeah, a bit rough. Yeah. A bit rough. Oh, he's not going to defend this one? Well, I thought he was. This feels like it's okay. I can just connect too. Now I can do it this way. It's the way I wanted to do it. So if I do this one, he Ataris me the other way. Maybe I should have done this Atari first. But if I get to capture here, then I get to Atari and come down. I feel like that's good. So I'm going to Atari here, see what he does. All right. Atari this way and do this one. He has to go here, and then I can capture. And there's still a Hane and stuff, but can I push first then?
9, 8,
How many liberties do I need?
7.
Let me take a second.
6,
I need one
5,
Byomi, right?
4, 3,
So that's
2, 1.
1,
Last Byoyomi.
2, 3, 4, 6. I need at least a couple. So just Atari and Connect is getting close to the amount of liberties I need. Capture here feels so good, though, I have to be honest. Let's Atari and... Should I connect is the question I have. Should I connect? I would give me 5 liberties, which is a decent amount. And potential to make more and threaten to connect over here and everything. If I do this one, there's a throw-in.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I think I will
3.
connect here. Oh, he's going to attach right away. I do this one. Hane. See what he does. Can I do it this way? No, I shouldn't do it that way. I guess I don't really have that many liberties here. It's a little hard to get enough liberties, I think. I think I can
9,
connect, though.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't have enough liberties anyway, so I'm going to connect here. He's going to connect over here. Then I have to do something with this side, but I just don't think there's quite enough. Yeah, there's not quite enough. Even if I didn't connect, I think I just couldn't get enough liberties here. My group's going to be probably
9,
fine.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to jump here, even though it's not the right move, but I'm going to do that one for now. More opportunity for mistake stuff. Connecting over here. I could Hane and double Hane and come out this way, but it doesn't really help me too much. So yeah, I know I didn't have enough liberties there, but it does suck a little bit. I'll at least capture for now, and I'm probably dead over here anyway, but I'm going to capture and see what happens in this area. No, I do think it was too hard to get a good amount of liberties. Yeah. It's yeah, I said too much for me here, but oh, they're taking that right away. Interesting. It doesn't do anything. I just want to see if they Atari or not. Yeah, I wonder if there's a good way to get liberty. I think if I do the tiger's mouth, I don't have that
9,
many liberties either.
8, 7,
That's the problem
6,
with the tiger's mouth
5,
too.
4, 3, 2.
And so if I don't have enough liberties with that, yeah, I think it's just too difficult to get enough liberties there in general. But tiger's mouth was still probably the better way to try, even though it doesn't give you enough. We can try something over here for now and then just resign here in a second. Nose test you looked possible? Yeah, I'll have to look at that one. I'll have to look at that one. Yeah, because I don't need to capture this stone at all. Right? Yeah, not really something I need to worry about too much, but So I get to connect up at least. That's good. So if I can do something on the left side, that might actually still be fine. Possibly you didn't read enough. Yeah. Baduk Bum resubscribed. Thank you, thank you. Bamboozle is also a Tessagy. Yep, yeah, and then he defends over here. So yeah, it's just too much to get anything, I think. Can I cut over here? Yeah. I didn't put enough time to think about it. But yeah, I'll probably just resign here. I will resign.
9,
Yes.
8,
Okay, so let's look at that. This was actually a really fun game, even though I played something stupid. I think that actually gave me a chance in the center. So let's look at that. I'm really curious. Let's see. Yeah, because like this one, as I said, this one is at least threatening over here too. And I can maybe do something like threatening to connect up. And I'm just not sure there's enough actual liberties with this type of group. Like it's one of those groups that it's easy to get rid of the liberties for. So maybe I have to connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they can take a liberty here. I mean, not here. Maybe they do the other one, but they take a liberty out of, yeah. Let's just see what it looks like with this sort of thing first. Because I do have to capture. And they can at least, I don't know if they need to do that one or not, but we'll just give them taking liberties here. So how close is it if I do just play here? So I need 1 extra liberty probably. Somewhere around 1 to 2 extra liberties. So maybe this is possible. Maybe this one's good enough. Because I can block and maybe get more liberties too. I was just wondering if it's good enough. And then the nose here, they do have to respond. And even just this one's probably fine. Are we not connecting to 3? Connecting? Oh no, that was just for me to look at the liberties on the bottom. So I'm just saying that that's probably good enough, potentially. Yeah, so this one for sure just doesn't work. Because this is actually a really nice move to get rid of my liberties. He played that instantly too. So I needed this one. The only problem I have with this one is the getting rid of liberties thing. But extending here, they have to capture. And we can maybe even... We just need like 1 or 2 more liberties here. It's like jumping like this. I think we may actually be able to make it. I think we have enough liberties with something like this too. Yeah. So that was just me being silly. So at that point, if that's dead, we'll do this one. If that's dead, I should be winning the game. So that's cool. That's actually really cool. If that's dead, I win. So that's really nice. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure. I thought that there might be a problem with this. And he's so strong everywhere that I thought maybe I need to make solid liberties. But yeah, no, that was just me being stupid. It was definitely just me being a little bit stupid there. And maybe even here, we do the nose, and we actually have this Atari, and not like this way, but we have like potential stuff with the Atari later. So maybe we do just play something like this one. Tiger's Mouth, yeah, it seems like Tiger's Mouth might be the better one. Yeah. After looking at it, it looks like Tiger's Mouth is the easier one. Yeah. I changed my mind at the last second, which was the problem. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. This was fun though. This was actually a lot of fun. I think if I was to do this area again in the corner, I think just capturing here looks really good. Because I think they do have to capture. And then I can be the one to start attacking him. And I think that feels really nice. And then I think I have a decent game at this point. Yeah. Oh yeah. Played myself. Yeah. No, it was fun though. And that's all I was actually happy with that one. I was enjoying that one a lot. Profitos, thanks for the follow. So I do think I had a potentially good position. I would never have played this way normally, so I think it's kind of interesting to look at. I think that was kind of a fun way to play this position out. Because I think if he jumps here, I think I can do this one and then connect. Because there's no connection underneath here. Oh, there you go. Maybe there is a connection underneath. I think it's difficult. Maybe it's too complicated. Maybe it's too complicated. Yeah, it's too complicated, I think. B4 instead of C7. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just talking about this position from here. I think there's other ways to play better. There's definitely other ways to play better. Yeah. Because I wanted to try to do something specific. Like I was wondering if I could get not that my move. If I could get this for free, but I don't know actually if they have to answer in the corner. If I could capture in a ladder, this would be fine, I think. You thought it'd be cool to plug it? I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. And maybe it does work. Did it work actually? Let me look. Let me look. I didn't look at the actual Twitch chat. Okay, it didn't work. It didn't work. I'll have to add those in. Now that I'm streaming more, I'll have to add those in. Why do you have to go to make things so complicated? Because it was fun. That was the whole point of this one. I won my game so I can have fun in the next game. So I do think I had a possibility here. I think this actually was not necessarily bad either, because I do actually agree with your move too. Right? Because they're gonna have a hard time living in this corner, right? So the only question I have is if the outside's more important or not. But I think there's better ways to play just in general here. I'm not even sure I like this one either, right? Like maybe even just doing this is already much better. I think this just accomplishes my goal basically in the same way. Can I do this one? Maybe. Anyway, this basically accomplishes my goal in the same way. And I'm basically fine here, right? They have some moves, but they need to come back and live. And I still get to attack this to some degree. And even just taking a move on the left side somewhere is probably fine. I don't like this one, though. I don't like this one. I think I like my way of playing more than this Hane. So maybe I do like this one more. And then push here. This is something we'll have to check, too. We'll have to check this one. I do have something to do soon, so I will have to go do that first. So that's why I'm not going to be streaming that long today, but this is kind of interesting. I cannot pronounce that one. Thanks for the follow. I do not read the characters there. I'm sorry about that. I think if you chat, it might give me an English name. I can say it for you. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Yeah. Actually, this actually wasn't that bad of an idea. Huh. So I guess the question is if they defended. Am I losing if they just defend? And there's also something else, right? Like, I should cut a different time. Oh, yeah. I've been streaming. Oh, it's only been 2 hours now. It's just almost 2 hours for now. I've been streaming like three hours or more on Sundays. So I want to do that a lot if I can. But yeah, 2 hours would be short in comparison. Yeah. And so even here, I don't even need to make this exchange at all. We can just do this one directly. Even this one now, I think, just works, right? Because they can't do this Tesuji anymore. This one just shouldn't do anything. And maybe they still can. We'll pretend like they can, just in case, because I don't want to have to read it. So this one, even just now, I should probably do it. They probably still have to defend in some way. I may even just have enough liberties already, basically. So I can even threaten to connect up and do something over here. I don't know. That's not good for liberties, but yeah. That's good to know. So I want to look at the graph for this one for sure. Let's look at the graph real quick, and we'll see if there's anything we want to really look at in detail. I think there is, but we'll just see the graph here first. Yeah. That's a funny graph. All right. There we go. Look at that graph. Beautiful graph. Look at that one. Amazing graph. That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. This person has a fairly new account that I played, and they were ranking up still. So I feel okay about that. It was a more fun game, and I still had chances to win. And they're probably 7 Dawn maximum. I don't think they were more than 7 Dawn, though. I think maybe stronger 6 Dawn, but not that strong a 7 Dawn from what I could tell. But it looked like they were on their way to a rank up, potentially. So this is a funny graph, though. This is a great graph. Look at that. Yeah, the Tanuki was bad because I can wedge here. And then my move was bad. This first move, the cut, was bad. Yeah, I didn't need to cut, like I just said. And probably just play the middle, and I win the capture race, and I just win the game. But I think if he just defended, then he was fine. Like, he can just defend like this. Like, I don't even have anything I can do. That's just annoying. I probably have to Tanuki and play big move, but I think I'm not losing by enough that I have no chance to win. But like -6 points is pretty annoying. So do I want to even defend this? Maybe I do. I think the reason why he didn't want to do this is because he feels like he may want to capture here. I think that's why he didn't want to. Because if he goes back and plays this one, I can now extend, and they have to connect in some way. And there's possibility of me going off to the side here to fight and do something to annoy him. And there's a lot of Aji here. Even just this one, they don't want to let me capture this. And then still have this thing that they have to worry about. And then still me be able to come in this way. So I think they were just worried about the Aji there. So they didn't want to defend. But yeah. Okay, let's look at the beginning here just for a little bit. I can make this big now that we're done looking at the graph. So the first one that goes down is over here somewhere. Yeah, usually it is better to connect this way, but I don't know what they would want me to do. But I don't necessarily know if I want to Atari this way either. So like this connection is usually a stronger move. And now if we're doing this, I feel a lot better, actually. This feels like a lot stronger of a position. I thought they were going to run it out, so I wanted the stone here instead if they're going to run it out. But since they didn't do that, I feel like I didn't need to worry about it. And here I could just continue on, I think. Like moving out instead, maybe. Seems kind of annoying though. Right? Seems a little bit annoying here too. So we just Tanuki, probably. Just Tanuki's better. Because they're not capturing my stones. They're just squeezing. I could even go and take the corner now if they wanted to do take corner. We could maybe try to connect up here or something, but This all felt okay for me after they played this one, but this move was bad. I should have Tanuki'd again, basically. What does it want? Oh, push here first. Okay. I didn't think this mattered too much, the push. I thought it was just to answer. Because it doesn't make me alive. It's just pushing out towards the center. I didn't think it was that important. But I guess if they don't answer, I really like it. If they don't answer, I think it looks good. So, I don't know. And then, yeah, I'm losing a little bit here, but the fight, we get back into it with the way I played this, actually. They should have played differently. And yeah, I don't need to connect here. Let's see if it does want the push. Just curious. Oh, it does want the extend. Okay. And then I should just capture, I think. Let's see. Yeah, just capture. And yeah, he doesn't have to play another move in the corner, which is the only thing I was worried about. OnlyFans, what? Oh, teaching game. I forgot about that thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. So you want a teaching game, Baduk Bum? Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Okay. And I actually am winning at this point, but I don't need to connect here. I should play differently. You just saw, yeah. Maybe play a different move here to defend, but yeah, leave the Aji in the position. Yeah, okay. So this actually was a good variation for me, which is cool to know. But yeah, after this I was just losing, so they gave me the opportunity to win, and I probably could have won from here if I played it properly. But then yeah, messed that up, and it was already too late after the attachment. Pretty sure. Yeah, already too late after the attachment, I think. Oh no, it doesn't say it's too late yet. Okay. Is there a way to fight back here? Does this give me enough liberties? Maybe whenever. Okay, yeah. We can do it maybe next Sunday. That's when I stream next, so. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough liberties, but what is this right here? I don't. They connect. We have a cut of some sort, but I don't know if this does anything specifically. I'm probably just blind. Probably just blind. Let's go through it one at a time here. Okay, the order of moves there. The order of moves there. Yeah. Okay, so that actually gives me another liberty. Okay. So this actually gives me another liberty here. Yeah, that would have been too much for me to read. So maybe if I had a lot of time on the clock, I could have maybe read that out. But yeah, I would not have read that normally. So that's too much for me. Okay, cool. I guess you've watched me a lot. 20,000 points. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah, so maybe next week we can play a game. We can call it a teaching game. I think you're around 5 Dawn now, right, Baduk Bum? Probably just an even game at this point. Yeah, okay. This is actually kind of a cool game. It was a lot of fun. I did have a chance with this. I did choose a correct type of variation here. That was cool. Yeah, as I said, I don't believe they are stronger than 7 Dawn, though. That's like the highest I would probably give them. Because they had a new account. Let's look at their results. Why not? Because they were 7 losses here, so I need 7 more wins to rank up. And they've started losing now. And they don't have that many games yet. They have like 70 games. They have 70 games played. They did beat the 7 on over here. No Comey, though. So they did pretty good. They lost a couple times at 3 Dawn. That can happen. Don't judge them. That happens. I definitely don't lose at 3 Dawn, but some people do, okay? That's I may have also lost at 3 Dawn once or twice. It's not the point. Okay. Yeah, so they're doing pretty good. But sadly, I will be ending the stream. I have to do... I think I have to go to my storage unit and get some stuff out so I can prepare for tomorrow. And then I have to record at least one video that I forgot to record already. I definitely didn't forget. I mean that I planned to record tonight. That was part of the plan. Definitely no problems here. Is there anyone else streaming Go right now? Just me, huh? Go con menos prisas. OGS 8Q. I could. They speak a different language, though. Maybe I won't worry about it for now. Oh, Fala Bird follow. Thank you for the follow. Sadly, I am leaving now, but I guess I should say, I should bring it up a little bit here. Let me actually go to my posts real quick because I'm supposed to do advertising, guys. I don't do it, and I always forget. So let me try to do that real quick. Let me try at least once. At least once. There we go. We're gonna do advertising one time, and my first time ever, because I always forget. There we go. Just leave this here for future reference. Thank you. Yeah. I know. So I am doing I open up a new membership tier on. I was gonna say Patreon, but this is YouTube, And I'm going to have my first lecture here is on the two-space base. I'm going to go over all of the information I can. And the idea is to make a longer lecture. Like my videos are generally going to be shorter. And I'll maybe even make a preview video for it. But yeah, I'm very excited to do this one. Hit that follow button before we end. Yeah, hit the follow button. And this will be going up on Friday. I'm very, very excited about this one. I'm excited to start making these. I have the more content and monthly lectures on YouTube. And this also gets you the emojis and my videos that I post here as well. So if I just look at the videos here, I've been posting a lot of videos here. So I'm starting to finally do it a lot. Posted yet one yesterday. Both of the membership tiers gets you all the videos. So except for the monthly one, you need that one for the monthly lectures. Eventually, I want them to be like and subscribe for YouTube people. Yeah. Eventually, I want them to be live streamed. So I'd be live streaming just for the monthly lecture people. And if you are a student on Patreon, I will be uploading these videos or these lectures to Patreon as well. Just for the people doing monthly lessons or more. Anyway, I finally did a shill. I finally did that for myself, so I feel better. And now I can end the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. It was fun to play some games. And I'll see you guys next week on Sunday. Maybe we'll be playing a game versus Baduk Bum. We'll see how it happens. I also like this little two-space thing. I think it looks nice. All right. Have a good day, everyone.